Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, DJ King. In this video, I am going to do the update on the MCM Medium Liz. And yes, I'm wearing Mardi Gras beads. I'm not in New Orleans, but there's some people from New Orleans at work, and when I tell you they have partied from February 1st up until now. Every day somebody comes in with different beads for you to wear. If you say you don't have anything, we've had the face, what do you call them? Like the little Mardi Gras masks that go across your eyes. Somebody came in, she had face painting on like around her face, and then her face actual mask was decorated. I mean, they have been over the top. And she said, well, I couldn't go, so I figured I'd bring Mardi Gras here. So I mean, literally every day. We've had the cake. They just walk around. They've thrown beads at you. They've made it fun. So yeah, I have on some purple and gold Mardi Gras beads. Okay, so let's get into this. All right, here is the MCM Medium Liz in color cognac. And as far as pros and cons, there is no cons. So yes, it was a great carry. Yes, this is my first medium Liz, and I think in the back of my head, the only concern I was having was I fell in love with the large red Liz, and I knew this was not the large. So I had to ask myself after a week into it, because this has been a little over 2 weeks, I believe, maybe going on 3. I knew in my head the bag should work because size-wise, the famous Dooney & Bourke Leisure that I have talked about on my channel, you've seen on other people's channels, and like I say, I have at least one for every month. These 2 bags, I'm going to put them leather trim to trim to give you a size comparison here. Similar in size. I believe the Leisure is a little taller, and I have them sitting on a flat surface now, and you can see, well, you can see here the Leisure is a little taller. Yes, the Leisure does have this extra leather corners or whatever, but the actual bag is still that long, that tall. So close to the same size. The bottom of the bag, very similar. So I had no doubt that everything that fits in here would fit in here. I had no doubt that everything I put in my large Liz would fit in here. The question was, since I fell in love with the large size, was I going to regret not getting the large and getting the medium? And I'm going to be an honest person. Only reason I got this, as I stated when I unboxed it, was because it popped up on Nordstrom Rack. It was in the color cognac, which I knew I wanted in the MCM tote. And it had the pop of yellow. And again, it was a great price. I don't know if we've all done this, but I have purchased bags because the price was great. And then if the bag didn't work for me, I let the bag go. I am going to stop doing that in 2021. I know we look at plenty of videos on bags. Sometimes you get bags for various reasons. Some people get this bag because they need it as a work tote. This is not a work tote for me. This is a purse. Some people get, say, smaller bags because that's what they carry. Me, I have smaller bags for those days, mainly on the weekend. So when I look at, say, a smaller bag like the, just say Coach Cassie, one that's real popular. That right now is not an everyday bag for me because most of the time I'm carrying more stuff throughout the week versus on the weekend. I can carry something smaller because I don't need to carry the whole house with me. Versus this, I could also carry this on the weekend because it will hold everything. But you know, a lot of times on the weekend, you're doing more errands and more family stuff, and you don't necessarily need this. But like I say, to each his own. You carry what you want to carry when you want to carry it. So again, I question myself. If this works, there's no reason that this should not work. The only thing is I knew I fell in love with the large. So I just was not sure if I was going to fall in love with the medium. And as you can see, it goes great on the arm. I had no issues with it falling off. I have no issues that the bag does not zip or button close, because most of the time I'm opening it up, I'm taking out my grab and go piece, and this baby here is stuffed to the max. I have used it as my grab and go when it's lunchtime. My little calendar was in here, my wallet was in here, pills were in here, sanitizer, face mask, the clipper was in here, a bracelet that I need to put back in my jewelry case. And this is not a Pandora, but it's I had it on Valentine's Day. It's not Pandora, it's just one of those, I don't know if you call it costume jewelry or what, but one I got from Dillard's. But I just thought it was so cute. I didn't have to piece it together or anything, it came with all this on there. So I had that on Valentine's Day. And yes, I still had this Valentine's Day. I didn't even switch out my bag. One of the other reasons I was coming on, because I was switching out of this today. And the inside of this, let me give you a little disclaimer. For those of you that have done videos and you use pouches, whether it's a little pouch like this for a catch-all, a pouch like this, let me see, the Target pouches, the cosmetic pouches. I had pouches, but I'm gonna show you the inside of my bag. Again, it's my bag. Let me take out that piece of paper there. It has some information on it. This is my bag after 2 weeks and some days. So, I don't know, but stuff ends up in the pouch and then stuff ends up not being in the pouch. Like my brush is out, deodorant is out, extra face mask is out, spray is out, pens floating around. I have nail in here. Stuff is everywhere. So I commend you all that have these pouches for organization and your bag is still organized, because I look at some of the videos and I'm like, man, it doesn't even look like they used the purse, because the purse is like in pristine, immaculate on the inside. Like everything just looks so neat and organized. Me, I have pouches. You wouldn't even know I had pouches in my bag. But hey, I love my bag. So, like I say, initially I said I would give this to my daughter if it didn't work out. So, she said basically just let her know. So it's not that the bag did not work out, it's just I think I fell in love with the larger carry. And I don't need the large just to add more junk into my bag. I just fell in love with the large. And it's almost like, say the large Russell. Had I only had the large Russell first, I probably would have never got the mediums. And if I had already bought the large cognac, no, I would not need this because it's in cognac too. The only difference, it has yellow. The large one does not have any pops of color or anything on it. It's just all cognac and black. So I will say the bag will be going to her. I am going to end up getting the large. And I have no regrets. There's nothing wrong with the medium. There's nothing wrong with the large. It's just that I fell in love with the large, the carry of the large. The same stuff that's in here is the same amount of stuff that's going into the large. And I had on a cardigan. I can also throw that in here if I needed to, and it laid on the top. It was a little snug under my arm with the cardigan in there because it was filled up to the top, of course. And I had on a North Face coat. Let me get that, hold on. Okay, So like yesterday I had on this little sweater, cardigan, what have you. It was rainy and chilly out. So my grab and go piece, it still works on the arm, still fine. If you had this on, still room, no issues there. In the morning when I leave out, I also have on my North Face. The North Face, you know, these are normally bubble puffer coats, I call them. So I had it on top of my sweater, cardigan, what have you. Had my hoodie pulled out because, like I said, it was raining. And MCM, perfect. And I will say, most of the time, I probably don't have issues with my bag falling off, no matter what the bag is, because normally, I'm carrying it like this with my hand on it. And it did dawn on me, but I'm like, yeah, for some reason, my hand is just always like this. So I'm never with my arm just down like that. So it's normally just like this, whether I'm in the store or walking in at work, wherever. So that fits on there nicely. And the little grab and go fits on there just nicely too. So yeah, so no complaints, nothing wrong with the medium in MCM. And I know Lucinda and Dooney Attic, I believe, just did videos on the MCM and medium. Great reviews on it on YouTube, great reviews on the large. So it's whichever your preference is, the medium or the large. A lot of people, just like the large Russell, don't carry the large as a purse. I did. A lot of people don't carry the medium as a purse, the medium Russell as a purse. I did. So it's just whichever your preference is. And like I say, I've seen a lot of people that just use the MCM totes for travel. Me, I don't necessarily travel with an open tote. I'm normally in suitcase, and then we have like weekender bags. So if I'm traveling with this, it's because I'm using it as a purse. And as you can see, like yesterday on the way home, it was still chilly out, so I had on my cardigan. The North Face folds up right in here, still on my arm. So like I said, it's a little more snug, but because it's full. So it's very functional, very functional. So I just wanted to come on and do this little update to let you know. I do still have her, I did not return her. But I will be purchasing the large just because, like I say, honestly, I knew when I fell in love with the large in red, I wanted the cognac, and I knew I wanted the large. This here I got because it was one of those impulse buys. The price was great. Let me get it, thinking it was going to satisfy cognac and a pop of color. But like my daughter said, you're going to get what you want anyway. So she's going to get this, and I will get the large. It's the same exact bag as the large in red, same size and everything. It's just in the color cognac. This right here will also come with the large. So if she does not want this piece, I will just give her the large, the pouch that comes with the large one, and it'll be all cognac, and it'll still coordinate with this. So that way, if she wants a pouch that doesn't have a pop of color, but either way, if she wants this one to match with that, that's fine. Or if she wants to switch out and get the pouch that comes with the large that's just all cognac, that's fine too. It's whichever. And here she is, the medium Liz in cognac with the pop of yellow. And just wanted to do my update like I said I would for you all. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.